The cha-cha. Wow.
I think, where did I learn that now? I learned that in Pennsylvania.
After you moved there from New York. When you learned the cha.
I'm trying to think, where did I learn that? No, that's right. We moved out of New York when Anita was 5 years old.
Oh,
We moved to Pennsylvania.
right.
And don't ask me why. It was my husband's cousin that dragged us from New York to Pennsylvania because he was in the beauty shop business.
Right.
And he dragged my husband and me out there. And then, maybe about 10, 15 years later, he moved to California.
And left y'all there.
Pardon me?
And left y'all there.
And left me there, away from my family, my friends. I went to school, everything I knew New York.
Oh,
And I got stuck in Pennsylvania.
wow. Did you always want to go back to New York?
Well, after I got used to Pennsylvania, I didn't really want to go back to New York. Then my husband got a bright idea. He says, no, I'm going down to Florida. So that hurt me because I had to leave my daughter with the 2 children in Pennsylvania. And then my husband insisted on going to Florida. Then I came down here. And now I'm stuck here.
Oh.
Wow.
When did you come down here, Grandmother? What year was that?
1973.
Wow.
1973.
But you didn't live in this house at first, did you?
No, I lived in Lauderhill. In fact, that house was a little nicer than this. I had a canal. It was a little nicer, but here they have the swimming pool, and they used to have once a month. They used to have dinner and dancing.
Right.
I'm here 25 years now in this house.
Wow.
It was nice 25 years ago. Not now anymore.
Well, they built all these new houses here on the waterway, haven't they?
What? Pardon me?
All these new houses, they've built a street over. All brand new houses there.
Oh, yes. You know what they're running for? You know what?
What?
340,000.
Oh,
400.
oh my gosh.
Yes. Can you imagine?
What kind of money do people have to make to pay that?
Well, 2 people have to work.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
2 people have to, because one salary is not enough.
Yeah. Wow.
But you know what it is? A lot of people, the way they live today. Don't worry about tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what? They live today, don't worry about tomorrow.
You're right. You're right.
But it's going to take years and years to finish paying that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Well, I bought my house 25 years ago here, this one.
Right.
And that's a good thing I did, really.
It-
The price was pretty good. And I was able to sell the other one and buy this.
Right. Well,
So,
the value's gone up quite a bit, hasn't it, on this?
on this one. Yes, it has gone up quite a bit. But don't forget, these homes were built in 1970.
Oh, so they're 50 years old.
Yes. So now, the one they're building now, well, 1919, whatever it is,
Right.
but they're paying $350. But it's not only what you pay, it's the odds and ends that come in.
Yeah.
You know?
You got to outfit a house too. Yeah.
Pardon me?
You got to bring in furniture and everything else, so that's an extra lot of money too.
And not only that, there's maintenance. I don't know if they have maintenance at these houses,
The new ones,
but a lot of them have maintenance.
right?
I have maintenance, but mine is pretty low, thank God. Oh, I expect it to go up too.
You do?
Well, the clubhouse has to be remodeled, and it's closed now. We had a lot of mice in there, so that has to be remodeled. So when that starts in, they're going to raise our maintenance. Oh, well. If they raise it $20, it's all right.
Yeah, that won't be so bad.
No.
They haven't raised your newspaper rate again, have they?
Pardon me?
They haven't raised your newspaper rate again, have they?
The newspaper?
Yeah, they did a few years ago. That upset you.
Well, no, you know why? Because they're losing a lot of customers. They all go on the internet.
Yeah.
Like I tell Valerie, and she buys it on the internet.
Oh, yeah, I read it on the internet a lot too. They should give you a free newspaper. Once you get 100, they should give you the newspaper free.
Yeah, why don't you tell them, Jimmy?
I'll call them tomorrow. That was a good story on you in the newspaper here.
That's right.
That was a great story. They had a
That's
story
right.
about on her birthday.
I remember you telling me last year, yeah.
Yeah, I sent that around to my family. They loved it. I wish they could have met you. My sisters could have met you.
When?
I wish they had met you before now.
Oh,
There's still time. You got 15 more years to go, right?
what?
You got 15 more years?
That's enough. That's enough, Jimmy. Don't say that. I can't do anything now. I don't want to sit around doing nothing.
Well, you bring joy to Valerie. That's worth it.
Yes, that's the only one I'm worried about. Believe it or not, Jimmy, she's the only one I'm really worried about.
Well, she worries about you.
She does.
She loves calling you every night. She says, wherever we are, I gotta go call Grandma.
I know, and I told her last night of all times. I said, Valerie, I says, you don't have to be obligated to call me every night. No, she went out with a friend, a girlfriend, I think,
Right?
and she left the girlfriend at the restaurant. And she had to call me, I think it was about 9:45. I says, you don't have to do that.
She loves doing it. I don't care where we are. She'll say, I've got to go call Grandma. And so she loves it. She loves hearing
my
your
God.
she loves hearing your voice every night.
I know. And every night I have something to tell her.
She says you do. Sometimes I'm in the room and I can hear you're telling all the news.
Uh-huh. There's always something going on here.
It's so good that you keep up with it.
Well, I do. What else have I got to do here? Go worry about my bills as they come in.
Well, you shouldn't worry about those. Yeah.
So anyway, and then I have 3 girls that come every day. Well, 2 come every day. The third one just left. And she's a nurse. And she comes in for about an hour and a half at 4:30.
Oh, okay. And you had Samantha here today and Golda.
I have Samantha, and I have Golda just left. She was here an hour and a half. She's studying to be an RN.
Right.
And now I have Cordelia. She's gonna be with me all night.
Oh, good. Good. Well, we all feel better about you when you have everybody around like that.
I feel better myself. Believe it or not, I couldn't stay here alone.
So, grandmother, these young boys, tell them what's the smartest thing they can do to live to be 104.
Now, explain to me what?
You tell them the one thing they need to do to live your age. What would you tell them? Advice would you give them to live to your age?
What should I tell them?
Yeah, would you say sometimes that sleep, you need to get a lot of sleep.
Or you don't have to get that much sleep.
But you say sleep's more important than what you eat.
Well, yes, sleep is important, but I didn't sleep that much. You know, the way I feel. Don't get involved with hard things. Just be reserved, do the right thing, and stay out of trouble.
And don't stress out.
Stay out of trouble. Because once you get in trouble, that never leaves you. You get in trouble all the time.
You're right. Oh, that's good advice to live from.
That's right.
Thank you for sharing it.
Thank you, Grandma Rose.
You're welcome. You're welcome. What are they studying in college?
I'm studying business,
That's good.
and then Ryan,
I'm a bit of a nerd. I'm a math major.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, the one that's taking up business,
Van.
yep,
is he studying, what's Linda?
Accounting, right? She's a CPA.
CPA, that's right.
You wanted to be an accountant, didn't you, grandmother?
What, honey?
Didn't you want to be an accountant?
That's right. But at 19, gee, when was it? Oh, God, I can't even remember.
1935.
1935?
About 1935 when you were 20 years old?
Oh, you read that?
No, I just remember that. I remember that from a conversation we had.
Oh. But yes, but at that time, years ago, you don't want to live those years. They were horrible years. People weren't even eating.
Yeah, and depression.
Depression was terrible. On Broadway in New York, you know what chestnuts are?
Yes, oh yeah.
And they used to sell chestnuts.
Roasted chestnuts.
That's right. On 42nd Street. And I think they sold them maybe for, I don't even think they were 5 cents each.
Wow.
And bread was cheap, and lamb chops. The Lloyd lamb chops, which you can't even buy today. That time, they were selling them 25 cents a pound.
Oh my gosh. Lamb chops.
The lamb chops. They were really good. And that was on 187th Street. That's the Italian meat market.
Oh. So did you ever go down on Mulberry Street?
No, we never went down that way.
Oh, you stayed uptown.
Well, I was born in New York, Manhattan. And then we moved to the Bronx.
Right.
And we moved right near the City Island Bridge. City Island Bridge.
Right.
You know where that is?
I do.
That's where we moved to.
Now, Yankee Stadium, was it close by?
What?
Yankee Stadium, the old baseball stadium?
Could be.
Yeah,
be.
it was in the Bronx.
That's right. Could be. Yes.
Yeah.
We lived outside of that. But the Bronx was nice then. Then I went to school. At 18, I graduated junior high. And I went to high school at night and went to work during the day.
Where did you work in the daytime?
Pardon me?
Where did you work during the day?
Van Heusen Company. They make Van Heusen men's shirts.
Oh.
It's a big building.
place you ever worked.
And I worked there during the day.
What did you do there?
What did I do there?
Right?
I think I was working on shirts or something. I don't remember.
Right.
But
And you went to school at night?
I went to school at night. I went to high school.
Did you want to go to college?
Oh, we didn't even think about college then. College, forget college.
Yeah.
Very few people didn't have
35.
enough money to eat.
They have college 300 years ago.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying not a lot of people went 1935.
I know.
The Great Depression.
Wow, grandmother. You always were good with numbers, though, weren't you?
Pardon me?
You always were good in math, weren't you?
Repeat that.
You were always good with math, weren't you?
Yes, yes. Yes, I was. The way I was going in college, the way I was going in high school, James Monroe High School. And believe it or not, I met somebody in my niece's house. Her husband, he went to the same high school I did. And he would live down here. And we talked about that.
Wow. So you met him after you moved down here?
Well, that's my niece's husband.
Right.
Yeah. We're nice.
How did you meet Alfred, your husband?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, that's a good question.
Well, we want to hear a good answer. If it's a good question, it deserves a good answer.
Should I tell you?
Yeah,
Should I really tell you?
please, yeah.
Well, I was only 19 years old.
Right?
My family. Now, I wouldn't say my family, but my husband's friends. He was complaining. My husband was 32 years old.
He's a lot older than you.
That's right. And my family right away opened their big mouth. And they said, "Oh, I have a niece. She's only 19."
Uh-oh.
By the way, his eyes popped out.
Oh my God.
That 19 sounded good, didn't it?
Well, are you listening to Cordelia?
Yes, ma'am.
So anyway, they went after him. Or he went after them that he wanted to meet me.
Right.
So they arranged something to go into have dinner somewhere in the mountains. I don't know.
Right.
So me, a stupid me, I was only 19 when I met him.
Yeah.
I met a man at 32 years old.
Oh, man.
Oh my God. So anyway, let's see. So anyway, oh, you know what I liked?
What?
If you had a car,
Uh-oh. Did he have a car?
he had gotten a new car.
Uh-oh. He knew what you liked.
My eyes popped out. I said, he's got a car?
Ooh.
Wonderful. So that's how I
How long?
family got in the. Now my whole family didn't fit. You know what it was?
They like the car too.
No, no. You know what it was? You know the convertible,
Yeah.
but not the two-seater. The one he had was seats in the back, but it was a convertible.
The rumble seat.
No, it wasn't rumble. It was a regular seat,
Oh, okay.
and he won that. I think the car only cost him about $7,000 at that time.
It's like 700.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
So then we all got. My family was with me, and then they put me in the front with him.
Uh-oh.
That's how I got the whole thing together.
Oh, me. They set it up. You didn't have a choice, did you?
And you said the right thing,
You didn't have a choice.
and I was stupid. But anyway, I shouldn't complain today. I didn't go to work at all. And he was a hairdresser.
Was he a hairdresser then when you met
He
him?
was a barber.
When you met him then?
No, he was a barber. And then the next door, they started opening beauty salons.
Right?
So he left barber and he went to learn in the beauty salon. And he worked on 42nd Street.
Oh, yeah.
You know the public library?
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
The big public
Beautiful, beautiful library. Yeah.
library. And Stern Brothers had a department store opposite the library.
Right?
So that's where he went to work with the Stern Brothers. And he was there for about, I think, 11, 12 years. I don't know.
Right.
Then after a while, we went together for a year and got married.
Oh, so you dated for a year.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. He was a good husband, wasn't he, grandmother?
What?
He was a good man, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. I can't complain about that. I can't complain. He was good.
Valerie said he was a real gentleman.
The real one?
A gentle person. He wasn't an angry person.
Oh, no. No. In fact, he didn't talk too much at all. I did most of the talking.
Why do I think that?
Yeah. Somebody had to do something. He wouldn't talk. I had to talk.
Yeah. That's the way it is with Valerie. She does all the talking for us.
Yeah, Valerie's. I've never saw her so busy. My God. Does she ever stay still?
No. We haven't watched grandmother in 23 years, 10 hours of TV. She can't sit still to watch a TV show.
You're kidding.
No, she's busy. She's got to be up. She's got to be doing something. We don't go to movies because she can't sit through a movie.
Wow.
She's got ants in her pants.
Wow. She's into everything.
Oh, she does. I can't keep up with her. She's made an old man out of me.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh,
Anyway, I call her up. She has, maybe now she's got a little more time with this new manager.
yeah, you're right.
But you know what, Jimmy?
What?
I should mind my own business.
No, don't start now.
No, really. She told me that this manager of hers was off for 4 days.
Yeah. Who gets 4 days off? Right?
They take 4 days.
Yeah, who does that?
But you know, I went to work when I came down to Florida. I never worked before, but I worked when I got back to Florida.
What'd you do? I didn't know that.
I did. And I worked in a department store. Oh, I was going almost on 10 years. And I never had, I never took a day off. The only time I was off was my regular days off. That's Sunday and a day during the week. I never was sick.
Really?
Yes,
I didn't know you worked at all when you came down here.
I did.
Wow, that's good to hear.
Almost 10 years I did. So anyway, well,
I did not know that.
but my husband retired, so
Right?
I went to work. Well, of course, I was 12 years younger. I wasn't going to sit around.
Yeah. Now he would go around and cut hair, wouldn't he, grandmother?
Pardon me?
Wouldn't he go around to the neighbors and cut hair?
Well, if they wanted him. But my husband, he made a friend of his in Margate. And I worked with him. And the friend used to charge people. He used to cut them. And the friend used to charge $50 if he came home. If he would go to their house.
Right?
And my husband did. He only charged, I don't know what he charged, $20? And he had to go to their house.
Wow.
Well,
He wasn't charging enough.
pardon me?
He didn't charge enough, did he?
No, he didn't. But that's all right. That's gone and forgotten now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyhow, in fact, one morning, he left the house to go cut somebody's hair in one of the buildings.
Right?
And he got hit by a car.
Oh, yeah. Valerie told me that.
Got hit.
He was 90-some years old then, wasn't he, grandmother?
I'm trying to think, how old was he? Well, gee, I can't.
I think it was around, he was 92 or 3, I think she told me.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he was. I can't figure that one out.
It was hard for him to recover from that, wasn't it?
Yes, it's pretty hard to recover from that.
Now, you drove until you were, what, 95 or 96, didn't you?
When?
You drove then you keep driving up until 95 or 96?
No, not that much. I think I stopped before I was 100.
I think, yeah, about that time, I remember. You had that big car, that big gray car, wasn't it?
That's right.
Yeah.
It was a Buick, too.
Yeah.
But anyway, I realized I should stop one morning. For some reason, I got out of here. I don't know why. I think I missed a bearing on my foot or something, and my foot slipped. All of a sudden, I got scared.
Right.
I said, that's enough of that. I'm going to give up driving.
Wow. And you decided on your own to do that?
I decided on that before I get into an accident.
That was smart. That was smart.
So that was the end of that.
Grandmother, thank you for sharing your story with us.
It's a little, what else can I tell you?
Tell me about your trip to Italy when you went back home to Italy.
Oh boy. In 1961, I went the second time.
How long were you over there?
Oh, we were on it. My husband had left the beauty shop to somebody to take care of. I don't think I was there more than a few weeks.
Right. Was that the last time you were there?
Yeah,
61?
61. But I promised to go back. I never did.
Your family was from Sicily, right?
I didn't go to Sicily.
Oh,
No, we didn't go there.
oh.
I went there when I was 9 years old. My family went to visit, but I was only 9. No, I didn't go then.
Now, when you went before, when you were 9, did y'all go by ship or by plane?
We got what?
Did you travel over there by ship or did you go by plane?
No, no such thing as a plane. We always went by ship.
Oh, wow. I bet that was fun.
7 days going and 7 days coming back.
Wow, was that fun?
Well, I'll tell you when it was fun. When I was 9. And we stayed there about 5 months in Sicily. And then I started to get, my skin started I don't know, I used to get sores on my skin. And my mother said it's time to go home.
Oh,
So we left Sicily. And believe it or not, Jimmy, when I saw the Statue of Liberty entering the harbor, it was such a beautiful sight. When we arrived in New York,
wow.
when I saw that, I said, oh, thank God we're home.
Oh, wow. That's a great story.
Yes, that was really something.
So when people saw that, it really meant a lot, didn't it?
Yes, yes. And especially for me. I was born and raised in New York. My family was already in New York. My father's family, anyway. So, well, that was 19. That was 1924 we went. That's right. I was born 1924.
Wow. Calvin Coolidge was president.
What'd you say?
Calvin Coolidge was president. You remember that? Calvin Coolidge.
Wait a minute.
President Calvin Coolidge was president then.
I didn't quite get that.
The president of the United States was Calvin Coolidge,
Was it?
1924.
When did Roosevelt get in?
1932. But Herbert Hoover came after Coolidge.
But he's the one that started Social Security.
Roosevelt did.
Roosevelt, right?
Yep. Yep, sure did.
He was quite a president.
He was a great president. Yep. But grandmother, he was a Democrat. I got that. I heard that. I heard you say he was a good Democrat.
No. I didn't know what he was.
Oh, I heard that.
Was
He was. Yep. Yeah, and he ran 4 times and won.
he? We did?
Yeah, he died in April 12th, 1945.
My God, you remember those dates?
Yep. He died at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
And you remember that too?
Yep. In Warm Springs, Georgia. That's where he died.
Wow.
So,
You know what I can't stand? I'm going to tell you right now.
tell me.
I don't care what you do about it.
No,
I
okay.
can't
Thank you.
stand President.
Thank you.
Trump?
No, not him. The one from Georgia.
Oh, Jimmy Carter.
Yes. You know why?
Why?
He's the one that opened all the gates for everybody to come in. Did you know that?
Yeah, that was a good thing, though.
Why?
Well, you got people helping you today that they wouldn't be
Wait a
here.
minute, Jimmy. First of all, wait a minute. First
You don't.
of all, we're getting overcrowded. Now, they had before that, they had a certain quota. For each country was allowed a certain amount of people. come in. Follow me?
I follow you.
So, but, see, a certain amount. You take Italy, maybe a certain amount, let's say 50.
Right.
Another country 50, another country 50. But this way, we're getting swamped with people.
Right.
And it's getting harder.
Somebody said we got too many Italian people coming.
What's that?
So-
No, I'm going to tell you. I see very few Italian people coming in the United States.
now, but you remember years ago, there were a lot of them, and people said the same thing about Italians.
Now, how do you know that?
Of course, no Italians need apply. Remember, they had signs for jobs, and people were mean to Italians when they first came.
When was that?
In the 1880s, 1890s, most of them came from Italy then, turn of the century, and then all the way through after World War I. But the biggest came through from 1880 to 1900.
Wow.
I bet that's when your father came over. Yep,
Well, I was born in New York,
yep.
so he must have been.
He must have come, 20 or so years before?
No.
How long had he been here when you were born?
Pardon me?
How long had your father been here in America when you were born?
Oh, I don't think he was more than. Well,
What was he, 20-some years old probably?
he was there. He and my mother came from the same country.
Yeah, from the same community.
That's right. So maybe he was there.
That would have been between 1880 and 1900.
I was born in 1915.
Right.
So maybe he came in
Right to turn.
6-7 years before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that must have.
Well, I'm glad Italians came over because that's how I met Valerie finally.
Oh, is that it?
That's. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
But Valley knows very little about the Italian. So does Linda. So does my daughter. My daughter doesn't know either.
Yeah, they should learn that history. I think Valerie knows a lot. Remember those videotapes she put together?
Oh, yes. I don't even know. Did she do that?
She did that, and then I was looking at them 2 weeks ago, and I made a little film of one of you, and she loved it.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yep. You were on the beach somewhere, maybe down here in Florida. Oh, gosh, years and years ago. When she was a little girl. She was only like 3 or 4 years old. And y'all apparently came down here to the beach, or it may have been a beach in New Jersey. I don't know.
It was, I think when I came down here, she was older than that.
Right. So